roof off.
It's going in!
I see you doing work.
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
legit, man.
It's open late, too. What's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly MP, but some things don't work out that way.
They do if you're MP, okay? All due respect, Donna, my client right here knows how to compete.
Hey, just let her talk for a second, Patrick.
Okay, floor is yours.
Responding to something like this will put a target on your back. You are familiar with the concept of bulletin board material?
Of course.
Trash talk is fun. I get that. But when you make it public, it can fire up the other team. And it can anger your teammates if you can't back it up. You're a tremendous player, MP, but this is the NBA. Everyone is extremely talented, and some things don't work out the way you want them to.
Look. On the other hand, if you put that bozo in his place after calling your shot, that's something all teammates will love. Okay, look, I may not be in the NBA, but I understand the psychology of sports, okay?
And that's also true.
Thank you. So what are you gonna do, man?
Don't worry about it. I got this. I got it. You know I had to say something to him.
Man, standing on business.
You already know, yes, sir.
Not what I would have done, but you are your own person. I just hope for everyone's sake, you can back it up.
It's not an issue, Donna. I got this.
If we lose, I don't want to see even one photo of the two of you at Korean barbecue. The optics would be horrible. Are we clear?
Yeah. MP, man, you sure you got this?
Don't even worry about it, man. You know I got this.
All right.
All right, man.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And the attrition of the long regular season showing itself. Both teams making do at less than full strength.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Podziemski out there with Smooth. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward. And for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, their success in their road quest just speaks to the power of MP. When he talks, his teammates listen. In fact, everyone listens because they're getting results. And that's what matters in this league. They've been unreal on the road.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Heat. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Has to Ware. And here is Payton. Now Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. That one drops for him.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Outside Hero. The Warriors pull it in. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Ware passes to Burks, and it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Butler after Alec Burks' score. No coverage that time. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Now, here's Burks. He's defended by Podziemski.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Green, the screen. Here's Smooth. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
The Warriors have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Smooth passes to Butler. Up and in on the layup. Butler's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Heat trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. We talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here are the Warriors now. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Green with a screen on Hero. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, you can't give Butler any room off that screen. Once he has that, you know he's going to let it fly.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun. How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Now, here's Burks. D right on him. Hero, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And so Payton will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Here's Smooth, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Here's Butler. And Ware pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across the earth.
Here's Smooth. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
Punch, counter punch, impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tries again, and he gets it to go. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
There's a good screen. Driving in. Smooth, that's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Heat trail by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Golden State.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Smooth, covered by Mitchell. Here's Kuminga. Pass to post. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. And again, another one in from Smooth. He's got 16.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Burks. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Puts it up from 7. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's Kuminga, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Smooth in at the 1. Here's Smooth. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Wiggins. No scoring in this one. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Moody. Now, here's Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Wiggins. And Anderson has it in the corner. Wiggins sets a screen for Anderson. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wiggins.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Green with a screen on Mitchell. Green with the ball. Defended by Looney. Anderson against Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against the Hawks played a huge game. He had 27 points and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And it's Butler missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ware's checked in, and Alec Burks subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Hero after the made shot from Smooth. Back to Hero. Lets the three fly. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Having Steph on the sidelines, you lose all those points, but there's also a leadership gap now.
He's such a high IQ. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've got...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 7th. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Hero. On the wing, Payton. He's defended by Podziemski. Payton inside. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Up top, Adebayo, guarded by Green. Adebayo drives in. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And then they continue to control the glass. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Here's Hero. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Burks kicks to Hero. They need this. Warriors with the rebound.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Adebayo. Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a Heat check.
Payton passes to Hero. Abaji pulls it in.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Some terrific new faces in the league, and as we have about a month left to play in this season, what better time than now to see who has stood out and shown they have the skill and talent to take home the Rookie of the Year award. Well, you look at Smooth all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
And here are the Warriors now. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Smooth, that's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Heat trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Now, Hero, after the miss from Smooth. Butler with the steal. Here's Green, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities. I just love when teams make it work down low.
Butler, a screen on Adebayo. In the paint, Butler.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Hero. Can't hit from in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Smooth misses. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Burks. He doesn't hit that one. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Smooth. He's got 29 points. Gets the front of the rim and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Peyton passes to Adebayo. Takes it from 10. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will be the third of the 6-game road trip. Basket counts.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So here's Burks. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And the foul on Alec Burks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Different look here for the Warriors. Here's Smooth. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. Back to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Smooth. And he hits the jump shot. Smooth's got 31.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Smooth. Pass to post. Jackson Davis with it. This one for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Heat trail by 15. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. From downtown. The shot, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Adebayo. And he makes that one. And that's now 33 points for Smooth.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 13. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Heat missing. Down low. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Smooth. He got it up. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
They're just true.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
It seems like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
You know, mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. You know, NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not going to make them miss easy shots or anything like that. But if you know how to make them a little angry, then, you know, they might shoot a shot that they should have passed. Yeah. It's a small thing, but it's effective for me.
Well, what kind of things do you say to throw your opponent off their game?
You have to get creative, you know? Just swearing and screaming about someone's mom isn't going to, you know, do anything but make them mad. And when a player gets mad, sometimes that makes them play better. You know, I try to make them think.
Think? About what?
Okay, I'll give you an example. We may be at the free throw line, and then I'll just say, hey, you paid way too much for your car. And then he's now like, how does he even know what I paid for my car? And did I pay too much for my car? Did my manager get me a bad deal? Do I need a new manager? And then that's when I know that I've won, you know? Because now they're not thinking about the game. They're thinking in the clouds.
That's devious.
Listen, it's all in the game, Blair. It's all in the game.
Get after it, MP.